But
I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash gotta make
First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art
yeah, I remember that
Mercedes-Benz
game. He was
Stadium
tight. He
here
was
in
heat that
Atlanta,
game.
GA. A moment ago, here was the scene. The
He was
Falcons
heated that
coming
game.
out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL.
Oh, this is a holiday game. Big
Here
bet.
in Week 16. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let me see what the defense looking like. This Falcons defense. Let me see what they talking about. See what their defense talking about in Atlanta.
This is Kenyon Drake, the fourth-year man from Alabama. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
I had the wide open lane.
It's Drake.
All right,
this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The free safety rolling all the way
Tony
up to
B
the line of
changed all
scrimmage
his.
to make that stop.
Tony B.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure
Tony
out
B
it
done
was
changed
not
all
a
his
pass
player
play
clothes.
and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Foles completes it to Lee.
Oh, the face man. Let's go.
With the first down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
We appreciate that first down though.
Now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. Touchdown, Jaguars. Antonio Gates, his 4th touchdown on the year.
That was a sack, though.
And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a
It's all good. Hey, this Jags going to be rebuilt, though. This is going to be rebuilt this team all over.
Exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Where that boy Ramsey at? That's what we want. We want Ramsey against Julio. We want that. You got it. Yep, you got it. There you go. There you go. You got it. Now test him. Yep, 1-on-1. I ain't even going to help.
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
That's what I want. I want him to test the Ramsey. Test that man.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah. Ramsey over here, too. What you doing? He finna run that ball.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. He finds an opening past the 40. Pushing his way through. 27 yards there. First down. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes.
Don't worry. Hey, look, I like to run the ball too now. Once I get a good solid running back, I'm going to run that ball.
The guy's doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Now the Auburn product.
Ooh, Leonard Fournette. I ain't like how he was playing.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I think KD got it. KD got it there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
No. Yes.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan.
Stop playing the defense.
Incomplete. A 50-50
Don't worry, I'm gonna give me a running back.
Could have been picked. Now it's
That was a
third
pick
down.
right there.
But when you're going up against a
That boy
talented
James
receiver
Ramsey.
like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
On third
the
down,
Falcons?
Ryan. And that will be incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there.
They went with the time look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Probably the only person that's going to the playoffs.
Just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Oh, wow.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll run with Drake. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers.
Big
In
one.
this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Yeah, Tony B done messed his whole team up.
13, it's a first down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. He's going to let one go deep for Parker.
Oh,
and this is
Devontae Parker, that's a star. I'm going to get him a superstar.
Into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Devontae Parker. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Yeah.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Nah, I got Jakeem Grant.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Yeah, yeah. That's the pick. I ain't want to do that.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns.
He gave me a rookie D lineman and a rookie
deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Ryan.
Oh, dude,
this one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards in the field position.
At the deadline, everything on the block. I'm trading.
A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Falcons, yes. They need a corner. Oh, they got Kendall Sheffield
a year ago there to bring him down.
What? To who?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
He running that ball.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Oh, come here.
Chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
With Josh Allen. I need him.
To do that. With a sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. They're just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. 4th down, and out comes the Falcon kicker, Giorgio Tavecchio. On the left hash
and then you got the Buffalo Bills quarterback, too? Oh, my God.
outside the right upright. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Right there. Keep him in the game. Watch what I'm about to do with him. He's finna eat.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he makes it all the way down.
Whoever that corner over there, he getting burnt.
A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
That's a nice thing.
Here's Foles.
Oh, Jakeem Grant.
It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jakeem Grant, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now 21-0.
A little nigga out there catching the football pass like that.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I want Julio Jones, man. Where that man Julio? I want to see him catch the football. Don't worry, I'm ahead.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Flip it.
And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up.
Be a good game.
This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every
Come on,
play
hey, I need Josh Allen to get offensive defensive player of the year.
You know,
Come on.
thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and
especially with that run game.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Ryan. And this
Told
will be
you,
incomplete.
Jalen Ramsey locking that down.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
One more, baby. That's that X factor. He's going to run the ball. That's good.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
No. Stay yours right here.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
We need some more wide receivers over here.
4th down now coming up.
Yeah.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league,
Falcons,
somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
But I want to guard Julio. I want
Here
Julio.
we go on 4th down with Ryan.
That's Ramsey, though.
And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go
That's Jalen
for it.
Ramsey.
Doesn't pan out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, yeah, he's blitzing. I can see it. Nick Foles from the...
Now Foles. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, that's a flag.
And that's going to wind up
Pass
incomplete.
interference.
However, we
We'll
do
that.
have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. Now back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Corey Clement, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And Mantrow, oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Right side catch. This is Gates. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And Lambeau now after the...
Oh, what am I doing? I got to need O-line. Once I get an O-line and some more wide receivers, I'm good.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Uh-oh, Jalen Ramsey, X Factor. He done woke that man.
About set to begin their next drive. The
It's your
Falcons
chance, Q-Dot, to
offense
test
at
his
the
leg.
line. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up.
So they let him
Didn't
catch
give
that.
up any points.
All right,
So
yeah.
how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
You see that? Sanu is not like
I
that.
think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own
He makes some
sideline.
good catches, though,
His
but
offense can do. This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
he gonna
And
he
he is
love him
met
some
at the
Freeman.
line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Glover Quinn there on the stop.
I just need him to throw that ball to Jalen Ramsey. And I need fucking Josh Allen to get back there. I'm trying to get defensive rookie of the year with that man, number 6. Oh yeah, Chase. Damn, man. Oh, he gonna run that
On
ball
second
again.
down now, it's Freeman. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with
Devontae
his
Freeman,
coach
man, I'm
prior
trying to
the
knock
game.
his head off, so
He's
he don't have
definitely
to
one
run
of
the
the
ball
better
no more.
linebackers at reading a play and
I know he
flowing
about
to
to
make the
pass
stop
right here.
before it turns into something big.
He ain't gonna run the ball, he gonna pass. I wonder if he's
Two
gonna get the ball
runs
to.
for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Fuck this shit. I'm running about Julio.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Right there. That's the defense.
So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Hey, we got Mike 50, huh? Let's go. 61, matchbox lights. Hey, 55, 55.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he'll get this way down
thrown to him. Ramsey not guarding him.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup.
All right, it's your time now,
As the
Q-Dot.
Sticks
Go
make
ahead.
a drastic
That's your
shift
chance.
forward.
1v1.
Hey, box drop.
All you can do is do your little fade with him.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down.
That's holding.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty
I figured.
flag down,
That was
however.
holding.
Let's
I
see
didn't know
what
if
that's about.
Nigga, Jalen Ramsey hold his ass. Fuck, man.
Ready.
He's running the ball right here.
Get ready.
Gonna try to run whoever number 10 is.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this
I'm
drive
not
before they
fucking,
finally turned around and handed it off on the last
linebackers,
play.
man.
And now they're
Linebackers,
looking for the big
man.
boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That boy, Miles
They've
Jack.
been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And it falls
my
incomplete
God.
after almost being intercepted. The pick there would have been great. The good
Look
news for
at
the
that.
defense now, it's 4th down.
Hey, I advise you not to flip with Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, don't throw the ball.
Julio Jones, the lone receiver.
Oh, you gonna do it again?
They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but
There
now
he
comes
is.
a big test. 4th and goal.
I'm not running about Julio because I know you're
They'll
going to throw
try
the
and
ball.
throw for it with Ryan. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
Oh,
it's nice
thank
to
you.
give them credit,
My
isn't
ball.
it? Because so many times it's more a matter
you.
of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up.
You thought you was
In this
getting ball
case,
back, huh?
Just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free and made a big play.
Jaguars come to the
Oh,
line to
damn,
start
look
their
where I'm
next
at.
drive.
He's gonna face me like a motherfucker.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And here he's got Grant. That's good for 28 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I seen something, but I ain't gonna force it. I don't wanna force it.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
You blitzing.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
And then they gonna call holding.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the
gonna run the ball.
interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
Holding.
The ball comes out, and this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on 4th down, a change of possession anyway.
That run game don't work, man.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they
Like
had a nice little drive
Los
going last
Angeles
time. Through the interception in the red zone. Cost them.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Let's go.
Wait! 550. Hey, Alpha!
To throw again on second down. Ryan. And he hits his target. This is Luke Stocker. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Going into the 3rd quarter.
They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw is Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
That's crazy. I ain't picked that, bro.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. From the gun, Ryan, he's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool.
Jalen Ramsey wasn't over there.
Onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, Bedford's.
He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Devontae Parker with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys continue to pour it on. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
If you would have caught that, Lord have mercy.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. They run. Devontae Freeman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
You draw Porter.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. It's a give to Freeman running right. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Gun. Get out.
Now it's Ryan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On 3rd down, Ryan. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Ryan. Now he'll let it go deep. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He's looking for Ridley again. That'll bring up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And
Come
he's going to be
man.
brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
I'm not even. Man, that last penalty, that wasn't.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Really not. That's a run. He's going to run the ball.
After the penalty, here's Freeman.
It ain't working for you, though.
Maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
He ain't passing it. He ain't going to pass that ball.
Now it's Ryan. And he's got
So he's doing it to Jalen Ramsey. No.
Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Man, them weak corners you got, boy. You got Desmond Trufant. He's trash.
League from Raymond James Stadium. There's the 3rd quarter in Tampa. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
That's his only catch he ever had today. His only. It ain't.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And throw right side complete to Parker.
Oh, my God. Come on,
yeah.
Don't start this.
The Falcons grab it. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player,
he is not doing that in real life.
Acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, Big tackle, knocked the ball.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And he brings
What you mean ain't double teaming?
right
If I know you're going to pass the ball to Julio. Matter of fact, I'll give you 1-on-1.
Foles.
I'd do that.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jakeem Grant with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
I'll give you 1-on-1. Look, I ain't going to help for nothing. I'm going to let Jalen Ramsey do his job. I am. That's on my God. Look, I am. I ain't even going to help. I swear to God, I ain't going to help.
Now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
I ain't even going to help.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
No, I'm dead ass. I ain't going to help.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24.
Nah, you want to beat me. You want to beat me with them. Nah, you want to beat me with the Packers. Yeah, it would have, because the Falcons trashed. Tony B, yeah, you got Janoris Jenkins. Yeah.
The offense back
See,
out
look,
there.
Look, 1-on-1. I ain't going to help. I'm being a linebacker the whole game.
Last time wasn't pretty. One play and interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
We want Ramsey.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
I am.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Ryan. The left side completion.
See, I ain't help. I ain't help.
They worked this well up
I ain't help.
across the 45.
I ain't even help that play. You lucky.
Yards. Ryan now a perfect 8 for 8.
But look, guess who over there though?
Yeah. First and 10.
Now try.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. Freeman first down and more. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was
That's your best option.
That's
the only option, my guy.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides.
Yeah, it is hard to score for me. It is. I ain't got that many weapons.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
I really don't.
Ryan looking deep for Julio. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones.
Jalen Ramsey wasn't over there.
Touchdown.
Jalen Ramsey not over there, so.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
If he was over there, that would have been an interception.
A bit closer. Tavecchio good on the extra point. Back now in Atlanta, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Oh, boy.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that... You know, team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard game.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big
Burn.
play for the Jaguars. And even 50 yards.
That's my favorite receiver.
Another big play late here for
put my favorite
offense.
receiver in.
It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Now a throw to the end zone on
he dropped it. He dropped it, though.
Incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one.
I'm going to get him.
Third down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
I wouldn't even do that. I don't blame you.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. Finds his tight end Oliver here outright. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
Come on,
how much they practice not fumbling.
There you go.
Randy,
one-on-one.
Talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line of the red zone.
Keep going right at him. 45 to left. I'm trying to collect.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The quick slant caught. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Running from the shotgun with Drake.
That's just sweet.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Off the edge, the sack by Reggie Ragland. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Yeah.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here's Foles. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
Oh, that's holding.
He knocked away and incomplete.
That's holding.
It was
That's holding right
there
there
on the coverage. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when
he
they
just
went for
hold
that.
me.
Saying,
Look at that.
Wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look,
man, just hold me, bro. And look, Julio Jones hot too. Feed him the ball.
Also the same coaches.
Julio the ball.
If someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
That's holding.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been
hit that many times
look,
already. There you go.
He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Yeah, I don't know why they gave you the foul. You should have got the Packers, man.
At the 40-yard line.
They gave you the wrong team. This old school team. No good DBs.
They go play action here on 1st down.
I thought.
Going to go to Clement here out of the backfield. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It'll be a gain of 4. And it's a 2nd down. Now Foles. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Oh, you finally put an interception with that Mitchell because he trash.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him.
And my goodness, another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick.
Ain't no holding. Ain't no holding.
Going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
That's good defense.
Go, go, go. Mike, 45. Let's pick it up. Outside, guys.
Nah, that was the hold. That was a decent.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And this is caught at the 8.
Touchdown.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Philly special.
Now Ryan. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Second and 10. It's Ryan again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times.
You got the Falcons. What you expect?
Of course, he's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
What we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Here's Ryan. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Brooks Reed was able to find his way to the QB.
Go ahead, you can go for it. I know you're going to go for it. I'm going to throw it to Julio.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been
I got Jalen Ramsey going
affair.
Best corner in the game.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll run it. Freeman. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
They don't.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Hey, watch this,
and this game comfortably
watch
in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL game.
And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Duke Riley in there to bury him for a loss of 11. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Oh, yeah.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now a hit and Foles loses the football. It's out.
A plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moving away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this
hey,
is
yo,
Jakeem
Grant. Come on,
the
man.
Jags come up empty on 4th down. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football.
I should have red catch. Maybe go with a red catch.
Zone.
He about to run the ball. He ain't worried. He gonna run the ball. He ain't passing through here.
On 1st down, Ryan. And that is caught. They're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys.
Yeah, y'all in the same division.
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that.
Nope.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for.
He still is claiming it. Tell him how you won the game. Tell him how you won the game. Oh, Dwight Howard.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first.
Who is that, my Jakeem Grant?
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. 2nd and 15. No, he almost had it.
Hey, yo.
Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
I appreciate it. You want LaShawn McCoy? He getting old.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next
Who better,
drive.
him or AP?
They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just 1 kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing.
He's got a man, complete.
Oh, my God.
Right down Broadway. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
As our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead will swell by 1 more. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Good game.
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
What's up, bro?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Jacksonville, their hopes of a 500 season stay alive as they move to 7-8 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they lose their 9th game on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon.
I wish I could have